In this video, I talk about the different areas you should concentrate on when you want to optimize and scale your business on Shopify. So let's get into it. To make it easier, I have created a couple of slides to show you what and why you should optimize and scale a business on Shopify. Now, most of the clients that come to me are distracted, confused, and overwhelmed with their e-commerce business on Shopify. Most of them are victims of the shiny object syndrome. So there's just too many moving parts, too many apps, too many themes, too many opportunities in a Shopify business that it just gets too much and they don't know in which order they should start with their tasks. They basically jump from one task to another and don't have a clear strategy or roadmap on how to optimize and scale their business. Another part is that most of my clients come to me when they have inconsistent sales. So it's sort of a roller coaster when it comes to revenue. They have very slow or very low sales, or they have no sales at all. So they have done everything in the book, everything that they have found on the interwebs and on training and courses to put in their store, any kind of best practice, everything of scarcity, everything of urgency, everything that blinks and moves you will find in the store, but they're surprised that they don't have sales. So even they pay for traffic on Facebook, Google Ads, wherever, and this traffic is not converting, and obviously they're losing money along the way. And then finally, out of that comes that they have no plan. They're not profitable with their business. So at that point, you basically don't have a business. You just have a very expensive hobby. Now, obviously, my goal is to help my clients to change that. So how do we do that? When it comes to distraction, obviously, we want to create clarity on what works. When it comes to inconsistent sales, we want to change that and we want to create consistent sales in your store. And when it comes to a plan, obviously we want to create a plan for growth and profitability so that you're basically making money at the end of the day with your store. Now, when it comes to focus on clarity, there's a couple of things where I usually start with, and this is the mindset and motivation. So why do you want to run a store? Why do you have a store? Do you want to build a brand? Do you want to get out of your 9-to-5 job? So it's really finding out what drives a person. Next part would be market research. Market research is more than market research. It's product research. It's competitor research. It is finding the right customer avatar, the ideal customer avatar. It is doing competitor research. So there is a lot of things involved there that a lot of people don't do. They just start a shop and throw in a product that they find somewhere and they hope for the best. And that's not a good idea to build a business on. Next part would be then the value proposition. So we want to create a clear value proposition, a unique selling proposition. This value proposition obviously should make clear what your business stands for, what kind of problem you solve, who's your customer, how does your customer benefit from your unique selling proposition or from your value proposition, and why they should buy from you. When we come to consistent sales, we dive in a little bit more in practical matters. So we go into conversion optimization of your store, trying to take out all kind of roadblocks that are there. So to make the whole purchase process and the purchase experience of your customer as flawless as possible. So every kind of obligation or concern should be addressed. You want to present the right information in the right moment. All of that has to do with conversion optimization. So it's not only a technical part, it's also a psychology part involved in there. And this, at the end of the day, will give you higher conversion rates. And we look into marketing automation, just to help you to automate a lot of things, to have your email campaigns running in the background, to have SMS campaigns in the background, to bring people back to your store for browse abandonment or cart abandonment, and just free up your time with tools that do so in helping you with that. And then obviously we look into the best possible channels for your business, so social and paid marketing, and just trying to find out which channel works best for you. A lot of people just think, okay, Facebook and Instagram and maybe Google, that's the golden grail of driving traffic to a business. But there are so many more channels and sources of traffic in the interwebs that we will look into these different ones and just to see what fits best for your business. And then finally, the plan for growth and profitability. There, it's important to increase your revenue and your margins. So with that, we want to increase your average order value for a single order, or we want to increase the lifetime customer value by getting people back to your store and just buy more. With that, again, we look into tools and systems. So this is now business automation, not marketing automation, business automation. That's tool that help you with reporting, with just an overview, getting the control on your business and finding leaks where you're leaking money, for instance, and then basically to address all of these things. Again, there, the idea is to free up your time so that you can work on your business and not in your business. And then obviously at the next step, it's continuously improvement of your store. We look into ways to optimize your marketing strategy going from there. So all of these parts are part of my Get Conversions training, implementation, and mentoring program. If you're interested in learning more about this, message me and I'll get you all the details. I only work with a limited number of people because I want to make sure that they get the full attention to move them as quick as possible forward in their process to the next level, and apply online and schedule a free call with me, and then we take it from there. That's it for this time, and see you in the next one.